Hi guys, getting on here. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm getting on here just to talk about the 11 symptoms that we saw in our family members prior to them being diagnosed with dementia. Matter of fact, in my mother's case, I was told that she didn't have dementia at first when she had already exhibited a lot of these symptoms. So forgive me for not just looking at the camera. I've got these written down. So one of them was no longer driving places that they would normally drive. In my grandmother's case, she used to come to my house at least once a week when we lived probably 15 minutes from her. And she just all of a sudden quit coming. I don't know if she had tried to get there and she got lost. In my mother's case, she used to come up and visit me, which was quite a bit further, about 45 minutes away, and she just quit coming. And number two, they're more secluded, don't really want to be around a group. It's almost as though they know that they're not remembering things and they don't want to be called out on it, so they're just staying more secluded, more to themselves, less instances where they might be in a group situation, because number one, it's difficult for them to carry on a conversation, and I think they kind of know something's going on. Number three, difficulty counting large amounts of money or balancing a checkbook. Number four, doing things out of character. Like in my mom's instance, she began wanting to put on makeup and get her ears pierced again and wear costume jewelry, change her appearance a little bit, and it was just extremely out of character for my mom. She didn't do that for a long period of time. She just did it for a short period of time, but it was just so unusual for her. Number five, getting lost driving. My mom actually talked to me about an incident several years before she was diagnosed where she just couldn't find her way back. She didn't know what street she was on. And she said eventually she did get turned around and figure out where she was at. And that was really scary for her. And for a while after that, she wouldn't ride anywhere by herself. Number six, cannot figure out what to order in a restaurant, so just ordering what someone else orders. I saw that with both my grandmother, my mother, and my father-in-law as well. My father-in-law would just say what she's having. Whatever my mother-in-law ordered, he would just say what she's having. And my mom would just sit and stare at the menu and say, ask me what I was getting, and she would just get the same. And my grandmother would just say, I don't know what to get, you order for me. And this was long before any of them were diagnosed. Number seven, just a lack of, just no appetite, decreased appetite, weight loss. Not significant in every case. I think they all just thought, well, it's just part of normal aging. But that was something that stood out to me. Number eight, being less groomed. Not significant. What I do recall with my grandmother, she would get skin irritations, and she would have me, help her get these little skin irritations better. And when I got to investigating what she was using in the shower, she was using lotion in the shower and using shampoo on her skin as lotion. So she had gotten those kinds of things mixed up. And just not totally disheveled, but just a little less groomed than what the person's normal appearance was. Number nine, sleeping more or less than usual. My grandmother slept less, my mother slept more, my father-in-law slept less. Number 10, excessively or compulsively fidgeting or pilfering through things. my grandmother would just walk through the house and say, "When did you get this? When did you get that?" And then my mom started doing it a few years ago, and going through her purse multiple times a day. Now she was already diagnosed at the point when she started doing that, but she definitely go through the pocketbook, and then in a little while go back through the pocketbook, or ask excessively, "When did you get this? I don't remember seeing this. When did you get this picture? When did y'all change the color of your house?" Just pretty odd questions, and excessively asking the same questions about it. And then last, number 11, I was going to try to end with 10, but I thought of something else, is unable to recall large events. So my father-in-law, we were at his house overnight and had a Christmas dinner, and the next morning he asked us, was we there? Well, we were staying at his house, so of course we were there, but that was the biggest thing with him, and it was long before diagnosis, probably 5 years before diagnosis. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys that information. Hope it helps someone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.